When you think innovation, entrepreneurship, and startups, you likely think of Silicon Valley, not Northeast Tennessee. Over the last 5 years, entrepreneurs have been bucking the trend and launching innovative startups outside of Silicon Valley, even in places you might not expect. Johnson City, Tennessee lives in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. Its history runs deep from its time as a railroad stop to the times of Al Capone during Prohibition. An orange glow once haloed the city as hardworking Americans built their futures with the new technology of smelting iron ore. Today, hardworking Americans from across the country are flocking to Northeast Tennessee to build a better future once again. But this time, they are building software and services to improve our lives and those around us. This is the stereotypical vision of Appalachia, but the reality is much different.
Yeah, when I thought of innovation, I thought big city, Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley, right?
There was that question of, can I be successful here?
What this area has to offer startups is a really great place to live. There's a really, really high quality of life here.
And that quality of life is so critical to the success of a business because it's such a stressful thing to do.
A lot of people care about where they live, and we want to build an ecosystem here in the area that promotes that this is a great place that you can work, whether it be in an office or be at home. You can be a software technician and be right here in Johnson City, even though your office may be in Washington.
You're already seeing people move because they can work remote to other places that they enjoy more, where they don't have to deal with tons of traffic and where they can get quickly to activities and things they like outside.
You know, I can think clearer if I don't have to spend an hour in traffic every day, every time I want to go someplace.
The other day I was on a conference call. One person was in New Zealand, one person was in South Africa, one person was in London, and me. So it's kind of interesting. Literally all the way around the world.
Key factors like having, high-speed internet, having co-working spaces like Spark Plaza, having Founders Forge and these meetup groups so that you understand that you have a community to work in with other entrepreneurs so you don't feel alone.
There is a wealth of support here. We have everything from entrepreneur centers, accelerator programs. We have several different venture firms and funds that are in this area.
We found Founders Forge, who has some excellent people that have helped guide us in certain processes that we weren't aware of.
People here that we speak to really want to see us succeed and are happy to figure out ways that they can help.
It was really, really great that we didn't have to go far at all to find those resources.
One of the advantages to working in Tennessee is we don't have to leave. I thought innovation happened in big labs in the distance, universities maybe, or big companies behind closed doors.
It's not an area that's known for, film, let alone visual effects, because visual effects is definitely a bit more niche than film. But having ETSU right next to us, I'll say about half of our team are ETSU graduates, and we've been fortunate to be able to get some of the best students coming out of their digital media program.
I think our role in supporting local entrepreneurs is just, we have both started and ran several companies, and so we kind of know the struggle they're against and the headaches that they're coming up against, and so we can work alongside them to help them with their product or whatever it is they're trying to bring to market.
Thinking in terms of growing a team, it was definitely, the worry was, are we going to be able to find people with the experience that are already in the area?
And we've been successful so far being able to attract people to the area and also local people and pull them, but there's always a need for, that next person, that next role.
Let's say for me, example, I don't have the design skills. Finding someone that can help us with that and not trying to do everything yourself. It's going to take a village.
And now we're getting to the point where we do have the notoriety and the budget to actually move people to Johnson City, which we have done this year.
One of our issues is locked together with the advantages of being in Johnson City and this area. In terms of, it's relatively small, so the variety of support that a company like Green Llama needs is not necessarily in place. Our pods, for example, if we want to upscale we need to go a little distant. So mid-Tennessee, Nashville is where one of our collaborators is.
For this region to achieve even more entrepreneurial success, we really just need more people to start more businesses.
There's plenty of untapped resources that I've heard people talk about opening up and doing cool things with, but they've not happened yet. But as more people come in, the demand for that will increase, and those things will open up even more, I think.
Companies are going to go to an area based on workforce, and that involves people. And when people come to an area, they bring their ideas, they bring their culture. Those are all things that are really important helping a community grow.
In the Johnson City MSA, whether that's Washington, Carter, or Unicoi counties, over the past 5 years, we've grown by about 4,000 people, which is about 2%.
It's not that there aren't rules around here to prevent these things. There are, and we do get permits to do everything the right way. But it is definitely a lot easier to blow things up in Northeast Tennessee than it would be in an LA or Chicago or any place like that.
This area's economy, I feel like, is very strong. We have a great geographic region. We have healthcare, we have low crime rate, low cost of living.
We don't have a state income tax. And I know for myself personally, that was huge because when you're starting something, you need all the money that you can get, and all the money that you don't spend, you get to actually reinvest it into your business, and that's how you're able to grow.
I can't say enough about the environment that you're in and the impact that ultimately has on you as an individual. And to me, this is just a special place.
As we learn more about the community, we realized all of the resources that we had. So there was no reason to leave East Tennessee and go to one of these bigger places to start the company. And we're happy here. We love living here, so it was a win-win.
It's a very pleasurable place to live. There's lots of outdoor activities. We have lakes, mountains, hiking.
When I moved here in 2014, I knew of about 8 high-growth startups that are out there actively pursuing their ideas. Today, we're at over 66 known startups, and that number keeps growing every single day. We keep finding out, having new people come and talk to us. And that growth has really happened in the last 3 to 5 years.
And it's been amazing to see some of the ideas that have started here, the talent that's here, and that's on so many different levels. I'm just really impressed with the knowledge base that exists right here and how individuals have actually translated that into companies.
No, you can be innovative almost anywhere. It just takes the guts to try, the desire to make something real happen, and of course, community of like-minded people never hurt.
Having that nucleus of people that really, value entrepreneurship and want to support each other, this is such a priority, and I think that's been a big reason why we want to continue doing what we're doing from an entrepreneurial level.
To really foster that community and that ecosystem, I've just been realizing that Johnson City, Northeast Tennessee, this is a great place for us. It has everything that we need.
The support network is here, the infrastructure is here. What you really need to bring is yourself to the table. Be confident enough to go and meet those people. In many ways, you don't even need the confidence because they'll even give you the confidence.
When you think of startups and innovation, you might not think of Northeast Tennessee, but you should. Our startup community is proof that entrepreneurship can happen anywhere. And can it be successful?
Yes.
Can entrepreneurs be successful here?
I believe entrepreneurs can definitely be successful in Northeast Tennessee.